Hello, MSD of Martinsville students. I am Stephanie Manley. I'm the principal at Centerton Elementary. I had to take tests for my profession throughout my school career. So to be a principal, you have to have a master's level degree. So I had to take tests for that. I also had to take a 4-hour licensure exam. That was pretty difficult. And I had to pass that before I could be licensed in our state. I also studied a lot for those tests. There's a book that you can buy that I took the practice test before I went in and took the real test, so I would know what the questions look like and what the scenarios were like. In my job as principal, it's a lot of think on your feet, and so they test your decision making. And I also had to make sure that I finished all the questions in time. Once that test was over, I was really excited because it was done and I had finished, but I checked the website a lot to see if I had passed or not. If you don't pass, you had to pay a lot of money, and that test was kind of expensive. So I really wanted to pass, not only to be a principal, but so I didn't have to spend more money. A lot of my school students and my personal students like knowing that I have just received my educational specialist degree. So I have had homework online, just like you all have throughout the pandemic, because I put myself back in school. To get into my doctoral program, which is what I'm in now, to work on my doctorate, I had to not only have my EDS classes done for my degree, which was another licensure test like the one I just talked about for my master's, which was another big 3 to 4 hour test. For my doctoral degree, I had to get into the program by writing a paper for 6 hours. I had 6 hours to complete it. So to prepare for that one, again, I studied, I brought my materials, I made sure I was ready. I wrote for 5 hours and then I edited by myself for the last hour. I had barely enough time to turn it in. I was able to turn it in on time, but I was stressed. And again, I was super excited when I was finished, but then I was on pins and needles until I heard that I had passed. So I'm 34. Throughout my life, I've taken lots of tests. I took iStep back before it was iLearn. I've taken tests for my job now and for degrees that I'm working for. So testing is a lifelong process. Learning how to take these tests at times is just as important as knowing the material. So using your test-taking strategies, like I talked about writing for that long, making sure I was prepared for the writing, and then making sure I looked over it when I was done was just as important as some of the content that I put in that paper. So you've got this. If you followed the directions of your teachers, if you work really hard and you study hard, I have no doubt that you will pass, and we believe in each and every one of you. You got this.